independent? Is it that this issue of gender equality has been misunderstood? Where is the problem? If we could go with Maje, I think you said.
I think it goes back to that thing of gender equality. Like, there is equality. Equality is providing equal opportunity for everyone because everyone is human, right? But behind that, there is gender roles. Now, we're mistaking equality for gender roles. Like, each gender plays a role in the formation of a family. Like, this thing is opposites. Opposites unite to make a whole. Now, people are confusing those two things. Gender equality and gender roles. We can have equality, but still be able to perform our roles as individuals. So now, I think most of what is happening is the confusion of those two things. Like, women think equality is for them not to perform their roles. But in the past, women have not been allowed to do certain things they are capable of doing. So when people bring this question of equality, it's if a man can be a doctor, for example, like a woman can be a doctor too, and she can be as excellent despite her gender. Now, this doesn't stop the woman from performing her role in the family as a woman. That's what I think.
In the kitchen.
Now, that's where I was getting to. Who defines these roles?
Society does. We are social beings.
I beg to differ.
Uh-huh.
I think today we have the opportunity, like, say for example, me and my beloved.
By the way, she's the one on the camera. Hello, beloved.
Hello,
We went through this pre-marriage course that helped us realize that you two people in this relationship, you've become one, but you need to make each other aware of the expectations you have from each other, because for different backgrounds, the things they expect from a woman are different. In the US it's different, in Africa it's different.
That's why I was saying it's society.
So, but on top of society, I think it's us who also need to take that personal step and be like, okay, it's both of us who are doing this. We are raising children, and this is our image and vision we have. But for us to have a healthy relationship, here are your expectations of me, and here are my expectations of you. Are we okay with this? And we agree to it.
It can't be like a contract. These, you see, relationships, like when courtship, a woman paints a different picture, then a man paints a different one. You see, but when you start staying together, it's past all that. It's
The
past
picture,
where,
it's now reality.
yes, like your truth will come through. Yeah, you will know that my woman is actually dirty. You will know that my husband is actually dirty.
Let's hygienic.
All I'm trying to tell you is you only get to know the truth when it comes through. But at first, you're all gisting about the whole situation. You don't know what's going to happen.
True.
So, as time goes by, probably the security you've been given to this woman, you can't maintain it. And this woman was used to probably a better version of you, and this time around you're giving a different version. So when you people start getting differences between yourselves, you don't know how to handle them because you don't know yourselves. Whatever got you together, it was just
like
it's
a facade.
Hype.
it was the hype, like you're all hyped about each other, but then life will happen to you. And then if you redefine your relationship depending on how you intend to go about it, like all time, you will get answers. If you don't, if you still have differences, it will go negative all the time. That's what happened.
Mike, what's your take?
What you see?
I think
we are now. This is now marriage.
Yes, the issue of someone called it a pandemic, single motherhood.
Single mother.
The increasing number of single mothers.
Okay.
Is it that we as men we are becoming more irresponsible? Are we abandoning our responsibilities?
The African instinct
Yes.
of running away.
Of running.
Black American instinct. Anyway, I think it's responsibility, and to some extent it is responsibility. To actually a larger extent, it's failing to work with your woman or your beloved. Yeah. What he was saying of you start knowing who she is when you're all tied in now. Like you have a kid, and then, right? So I guess there should be also rules in courtship. I don't know. But rules governing courtship.
Are you courting? Are you dating someone?
Anyway, so let's wow. So the guy running away eventually, of course there are a lot of factors. There are very many factors that lead to people separating and you know. But then also I feel like women play a big role in it, yeah, because much as the man has his limitations and have their shortcomings in the whole thing, but a woman can prevent some of these things from happening if she can. If she wants or if she's determined to. Some things, there are some things that are not bearable, maybe from the man. But if she can, you know that like women these days are sort of, their egos have grown with this whole emancipation thing and empowerment. Their egos have sort of like grown, and they feel like they are not ready for some to live a certain life, you know. I'm not advocating for violence or some shit. Put me right, but there are some things. Believe it or not, a man will at some point will have to back, or you know that the man in him will come out, because women trigger those things.
But someone said being a man is being able to control that ego in you. That feels like backing at a moment when the woman has triggered it. That's what makes you a man.
That's what makes you a man.
Yes, not you actually letting the ego
out.
Out.
No, that's why
Ego is emotions.
That's why I say, believe it or not, at some point it may come out. But yes, of course you have to control it, and you know you have to control yourself. But what can I say? Nature
makes you the man.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you this. Why I said women of these days. Do you know that African women, our grandmothers, would stay in homes with violence, and the couple would stay together and grow up together, yet they are beating their baby? I'm not advocating for I'm not advocating for domestic violence, right? But no, now okay, let me tell you what I mean. There is a level of submission
that is required.
A woman needs to have. I'm not telling the man to beat the baby into submission or something, but there is a level of submission. There is a woman is actually told, you know, that a woman should know how to calm the man down when that thing comes out.
That is what makes her a woman, actually. That's what makes her feminine.
So
But
it is not one-sided.
no, it's not. It's not. But what you're saying someone would say that you're actually advocating for women to stay in abusive relationships, because that is what most of our grandmothers and our mothers settled for. And they will tell you, this one, the single mothers who are moving out of these relationships are telling you, in this day and age, we cannot take this. You get? We cannot take this. I don't know if our camera lady is able to submit. I really wanted her opinion on this.
Yes.
Let me.
I don't know if she's.
Let me also. Let me talk about.
She needs to sit there next to Mr.
Madam.
Feel at home.
You need it. You might. The ego might come out.
Yeah. So let me first clear the air.
Yes.
I don't want to be quoted wrong.
Yes.
I'm